Did you know that what you eat can affect something super important in your body called testosterone? It's like the superhero hormone that helps with muscles, bones, memory, and even mood. But guess what? Some foods can be sneaky villains, making it harder for your body to make enough testosterone. So if you eat them a lot, it might lead to problems like less muscle, trouble sleeping, more fat, feeling sad, and even a lower desire for fun stuff, if you know what I mean. Today I'll share 7 foods that can kill your testosterone levels. Let's talk about flax seeds, a trendy superfood. Even though they're full of fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, they might not be the best for guys' hormones. Why? Well, they're packed with something called lignans, like a lot more than most other foods. These lignans can boost a hormone called estrogen, which is more of a girl hormone. Also, they team up with another hormone that puts a lock on testosterone, the superhero hormone for guys. Some studies even say just a bit of flax seeds can drop testosterone levels in guys. Crazy, right? If you're aiming for top-notch testosterone, you might want to check out other cool foods like salmon, sardines, or walnuts for those omega-3s instead. One other thing you need to do is hit that subscribe button with the notification on, give the video a thumbs up, then consider sharing it with someone else who might also like the video. I'd really appreciate it. Second, cooking oils. You know, the stuff we use to make our food tasty. Some oils like soybean, vegetable, corn, and sunflower oils aren't the best for our health. They go through a lot of processing, and even if you don't cook with them, they can mess with something called testosterone, which is a big deal for our bodies. These oils have too much of a thing called omega-6, and we already get too much of it. This can cause problems like inflammation and make us more likely to get sick. In a study, they found that people who ate more of these oils had lower testosterone. Not good. So if you want a better option, try oils like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. They're way healthier for you. Time to chat about mint. You know, like peppermint and spearmint. They smell awesome. But there's a twist. Studies with rats show that these herbs might not be the best pals with testosterone. In one study, rats sipped on different teas. The ones with peppermint tea had 25% less testosterone. The spearmint tea group, they dropped a whopping 69%, and the double spearmint tea group, their testosterone's level plunged by 123%. Yikes. Now, this info is from rat studies, not humans, but there's a small study with women who had too much testosterone. They drank spearmint tea, and their testosterone levels went down. We're not saying mint is a testosterone villain for guys. We need more research, but it's a cool topic to explore. Time to chat about alcohol. You know, like the drinks that can give you a bad hangover. Turns out too much alcohol can bring down your testosterone, the hormone that helps you feel strong. Studies with rodents say the more alcohol they have, the less testosterone they make. It's kind of like a seesaw. More alcohol, less testosterone. Humans have a similar story. Drinking a lot can lower testosterone, but there's a silver lining. If you keep your drinks in check, like having 2 or 3, it might actually give your testosterone a little boost. But here's the trick. Don't go overboard and have like 10 shots in one night. That's a no-no. So, the secret is to enjoy your drinks, but not too many. Moving on to licorice. Licorice does have some good things, like helping with heartburn and fixing stomach issues. It even has some anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting stuff. But here's the not-so-sweet part. It might lower testosterone. Why? Because licorice has something called glyceric acid. Even though it makes licorice taste awesome, it's not great for testosterone. In a study with rats, this acid blocked testosterone production. Bad news, right? There's another study with guys eating licorice candy, and in just 4 days, their testosterone dropped. So if you're a Twizzlers fan, know that the original red ones have less licorice. But there are other reasons to be careful, like lots of sugar and artificial stuff. Next, we have soy. It's like the rock star of the food world, but there's a debate going on about its effects on our hormones. Here's the lowdown. So soy has something called phytoestrogens, and they play with estrogen and androgen receptors in our bodies. Now these receptors are like the bosses that tells hormones what to do. If soy messes with them, testosterone, the superhero hormone, can't do its job. Not good, right? But wait, there's more drama. Soy also messes with our thyroid, the brain of our hormones. It messes with iodine and what can throw off our hormonal harmony. And here's the twist. Most of the fat in soy is this thing called omega-6, polyunsaturated fatty acids. Think of them as troublemakers. Too much of them causes inflammation and gives testosterone a hard time. But here's the plot twist. Some big study says soy is innocent, but many smaller studies disagree. To play it safe, you might want to go easy on soy stuff like soy protein powder, tofu, and soy milk. Now, let's talk about a fat that's not just bad for your health, but also gives your testosterone a hard time. Trans fats. Now, these bad boys showed up in 1901 when someone was trying to make cheap oils stay liquid. Sounds good, right? Well, not really. Turns out making oils liquid at room temperature created something called trans fatty acids, and these are troublemakers. They trigger inflammation in your whole body, and that's like waving a red flag to your testosterone. Inflammation can mess with your hormones and bring on chronic diseases. Here's the kicker. Trans fats also hang out with polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are no friends of testosterone. They've been linked to lower testosterone in both animals and humans, so it's a good idea to steer clear of anything with trans fats. Now, the FDA said no more trans fats in 2018, but some foods still have them until 2021. And get this, even unprocessed stuff like milk, cheese, beef, lamb, chicken, and pork can have natural trans fats. The good news, they seem to be less naughty than the artificial ones. If you have enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content like this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon.